My name is Brodie Myers-Cook and I'm Editor-in-Chief at taste.com.au magazine. I'd heard about Gordon for a long time, including through my sister who'd gone through a fairly bad patch in her life after having been really in charge of her life for a long time. And she said, you have to go and see Gordon. NLP's exactly what you need. So I went along and what Gordon gave me were tools that I still use now. But what was really interesting was that the stuff that he showed me and taught me, I suppose, were self-learnings that actually changed the shape of my brain immediately, and a lot of the problems that I was having were solved by the time that I walked out the door. The key to how NLP worked for me was that my internal perspective did change markedly, and so it actually gave me a different view of the world. It was almost like I had a new lens to look at the world through, and it was a lens that meant that a lot of the problems that I had, actually I realised had started with myself and not through, it wasn't an external problem, it was actually a problem in the way that I was perceiving the world and perceiving other people in a lot of ways. Ever since I've known Gordon, I've found that he's got this wisdom that radiates from him, and so you really feel comfortable about putting your life and your thoughts in his hands. He feels really trusted from the moment that it starts. I've been in one-on-one groups with Gordon, and I've also been on larger groups with Gordon, and in both cases you feel like you're in a family situation. He develops a lot of safety within the group, and that makes a big difference to how much people share and how much people learn, I think, too. He gives you a lot of tools to take away so that you can refer back to them if you want to. I took, at the first course I did with him, I took an entire book of notes, and I still keep it in my bedside drawer. I don't have to refer to it that often because I think I did internalise a lot of the main things, but at least I know it's there, and so I can go back to it if I need to. I really think NLP is good for everyone. I mean, even if it's a slight tweaking of some things that aren't really working for you. Definitely for people who have got a bit of a block in the way that they're thinking and need to get over some sort of hurdle. What they probably don't realise until they go to NLP is that hurdle's likely to be a mental hurdle more than actually a physical hurdle or a hurdle to do with their environment or other people or circumstance. NLP has actually made me realise whenever I've got a problem to look at me first and the way that I'm perceiving it. And I can't tell you what that's done to my life for making things really work for me in a personal way and in a business way as well. You really do need to be careful about the NLP practitioner that you go to. Some practitioners perhaps aren't as well trained as others. A lot of people can describe themselves as NLP practitioners now. But one thing that I felt really great about with Gordon is he's studied around the world. He has presented to hundreds of people nationally and internationally, and I think doing his course you realise that he really knows what he's doing in that field, and I think that's really important. It's a fantastic resource to have someone like Gordon out there who can offer what he offers. It's fantastic.